Alrighty guys, so we've got our piece here, and the very first thing I want to come through and do is there's a little bit of fur on the ends here where the router has just left a bit of a fur on the cut. Now to deal with that, I want to go hunt through and get 220 grit sandpaper. That is 220 grit sandpaper, and we just want to remove the fur. It's the first step I like to do. So I just want to come through, get rid of that fur, very carefully, opting to not, or doing your best, to not come through and round over the edge. It's just to remove the fur, because I find it makes me feel better. Doing that. And at this point, we can go ahead and get rid of that 220 grit sandpaper. It's going to go away, and I'm going to trade that out for some 80 grit sandpaper. That's going to have P80 on the back of it, P80, 80 grit sandpaper. For this, we're going to utilize this to try and remove some of these burn marks. Now, we're not using this for the whole shaping. Most of that's going to be done with 120, 180, 220, or 240. But for now, we're going to start with the 80 just to get rid of some of these burn marks. And the easiest way, literally, is to just be consistent, get it to a point where you like it, and just back and forward, holding that. Now, you could also, in fact, I'd probably recommend it, go ahead and utilize a vise to hold the piece, making sure there's nothing in the vise. And at this point, we're just going to come through and just back and forward until you've removed the burn marks there. Do that for both ends. And once those marks are gone, you're also wanting to make sure that you're not messing with the lip here or messing with either of these corners. So you do have to be quite cautious when doing this. You'll see I'm not like coming around and doing the edges, I'm just back and forward. Slow and steady. It's going to take time, but it's time worth doing, because if you get this right, it's going to look pristine. I'll see you once that's done.